third quality is the most misunderstood quality. It is called tapas, not tapasya. Tapasya is the process of doing tapas. Now, tapas, literally in Sanskrit, it means to burn. It means to, that's what's happening to you by the way. Tapas. Yeah, with the Kriya, you have this is the flame area, no? This side is the Manipura, it's the flame area. This is the solar plexus, here is the Manipura. It's all fire energy. So that tapas has happened. Tapasya is the certain processes of meditation, chanting, mantra, murti puja, kriya to increase tapas. But at the deepest level, what does tapas mean? Tapas means live intensely. Whatever it is that you are doing, you do with your full commitment. You do not in a half-hearted, lukewarm manner. You do whatever it is that you are doing. At the moment, what is it you are doing? Let all your attention be there. Let all your emotion be there. Let all your mind be there. Now, the Chinese Zen Buddhists, the Chinese and the Japanese, they used to train with the spear. Because the spear is the kind of weapon that if you commit with it, then there is no pulling back. Just one thrust. And if you miss, you are dead. So they wanted that kind of activity in their daily life. They wanted that when we do something, we are so disciplined and so aligned that just that one thrust is all that is needed. So tapas is very simply raise your intensity, not raise your anger, not raise all your psychological problems. But just be intense, which is why if you see yogis, they are not angry, but they seem to be very intimidating. Why? Because they just turn and they look at you and it's like some tiger that has just seen breakfast, They are just intense people. They are in permanent tapas. Of course, there are processes to raise the internal heat, to raise the internal energy. All that we are doing is that. Basically, we are working to raise the level of tapas within us. But just living intensely is something that everybody understands. Those who become, quite apart from the 10,000 hours that you need to put into whatever it is that you do, those who become successful are intense people. Though of course today that is a criticism. He's too intense. That goes along with let us accumulate things. So the criticism of intensity is directly related to not having santosha. No? When we say somebody is too intense, what we mean is the quality of tapas unknowingly has activated in them. So what do you burn for? That is what it means. What is it that you burn for? What is it that you yearn? What is it that is really, really important to you? What is the thing that you want more than anything else?
Mine is always just one answer.
Okay.
Standard. Mine is just one answer. And you are very intense. From yourself.
Yeah, of course. She is a hardcore yogi. No?
You understand it from yourself or from others? Both. For myself. But I know.
There is a famous yogic story. This disciple asked his teacher, I have been doing all these practices for such a long time, but I have not seen God. So please help me. Now he thought he is my guru, so he will be kind and compassionate. But his guru was one of the hard-style fellows. So he said, okay, I'll give you the answer. Chalo, it's time to go have bath. He went to the river to have the bath. He caught all the women, held his head under the water for 1 minute. And then he took him out and he said, so what did you think? You were thinking of the Guru or God? No, I just wanted air. He said, yeah, you will know God when you want God the way you wanted air. So When you have that intensity, when nothing else matters, which is why in yoga they keep saying work with the breath, because in the end, the breath is the most important thing in life. It is a literal truth, it is a factual truth, it is an unassailable truth. There are only two things that nobody has any arguments with. One is we will all die, and the second is that breath is the most important thing. बाकी सब में opinions होते हैं, but इन दो बातों में there are no opinions. So that is why yoga says you want to get enlightened, you want to get liberated, like you need to breathe. That is tapas. That sheer level of intensity that is required. Now, of course, breathing has now become a semi-conscious process. Sometimes we are aware of how we breathe. Most of the time we are not aware of how we breathe. How we circulate our blood, all those things have become completely automatic processes. In yoga, you can actually get control back. You can actually decide at the rate your heart pumps. You can actually start giving instructions to your digestive system, to your lymphatic system, to your nervous system. You can do many things, but those take years and years of effort. But it can be done. You don't need to leave it all to the autonomic systems of the body. You can actually make it consciously controlled. Again, only possible with tapas. Don't mistake tapas for tapasya. Tapasya is the process of developing tapas. Don't mistake the two. Anything that you do with intensity can become tapasya, because all life is yoga. All life is yoga. Anything that you do with intensity can become tapasya. All right.